Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Box Hero Sports Show. How's everyone doing today? We're only a couple more days away from the draft, and after the big trade, I was gonna have my mock draft. I had a mock draft ready, my last one ready for yesterday's video. Aaron Rodgers messed it all up. Now today, I have my final mock draft. I'm basing this off the latest buzz in the NFL, best team fits, biggest team needs, and overall who I think these players will strive and fit better with. So this is a no trade mock. So let's go into my final mock draft before Thursday's draft. Number one overall pick goes to Carolina Panthers, and I got them taking Bryce Young. With the reports with C.J. Stroud falling, man, NFL owners kind of come together and have a consensus on what's what, and I think they have a consensus on dropping C.J. Stroud for some unknown reason. I still think C.J. Stroud's the best quarterback in the draft. So, but we can't go wrong with Bryce Young. I think him and C.J. are the two most predominant sought after quarterbacks in this draft. Bryce Young lands with the Carolina Panthers. Number two, the Houston Texans. Now, here's my theory. The Houston Texans can do one or two things. They can get a player, and then later in the later rounds or later in the first round get a quarterback, or they can get a player and trade for Trey Lance. That's what I think they would do. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna say that they won't do that. And here we go. They take Will Anderson Jr. out of Alabama. The Texans, they took J.J. Watt, and you see how well he turned out. Took Jadeveon Clowney, see how well he turned out. They grab good pass rushers early. The Texans do. Remember they had Mario Williams, so the Texans they're good at drafting pass rushers, and Will Anderson Jr. is the best pass rusher. So I got Will Anderson Jr. going to the Texans. Number three, Arizona Cardinals, Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is considered he's like off-field issues aside, he's considered one of the best prospects to come into the draft. Him and Will Anderson could say is 1A, 1B as the best player in the draft. So Jalen Carter to the Arizona Cardinals at 3 is a good fit. Number 4, there's no chance the Colts don't take a quarterback, and I think they take Anthony Richardson. Like I said before, man, I just don't see it. He's too raw for me, man. He's too big of a project to take that high. I see Anthony Richardson like a late second round, early third round pick. I just think he's too much of a project to take that high, especially at number 4. People were blown away by his athleticism, and I just don't think that should be the main component to draft a quarterback. I mean, like if it's a receiver or running back or anything else, yeah, go for it. But if you're talking about quarterback, man, you just need more than athleticism. It helps a lot, but you just need more from that position. Number 5, Tyree Wilson to the Seattle Seahawks. I think that's a good pickup. Number 6, Nolan Smith to the Detroit Lions. Let me tell you, the Detroit Lions have an opportunity to have one of the best drafts ever. And I think I think with this mock, I think I drafted them a very good draft. I did a full 3 round. I won't go through all 3 rounds. I just go through some of the picks I think are really interesting. The second and third rounds, but Nolan Smith to the Lions, Peter Skoronski to the Raiders. I don't get people trying to draft quarterbacks to the Raiders. Man, they got Jimmy G. He's good enough. You need somebody to protect him. Peter Skoronski can do that. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons take C.J. Stroud. I think this is the perfect fit for C.J. Stroud. A very nice young team. You got Kyle Pitts. You got Drake London out there, man. Got a very nice young running back. Decent offensive line. I think this is a very nice pick for the Atlanta Falcons. Take C.J. Stroud, who I think is the number 1 receiver in the draft, and you getting him at 8. You consider that a steal. Number 9, the Chicago Bears take Lucas Van Ness out of Iowa. You can go offensive line, you can go receiver, you can go basically anything. They need everything. I went with Lucas Van Ness because I think he's the second best pass rusher in this draft. Um, the motor is unhinged, man. He just has a motor for days. And I think the Bears' offensive line is pretty defense. They had a really nice win percentage. It's just nobody can get open, and you saw Justin hold on to the ball too long a little bit. That's how he got almost sacked. So, number 10 pick, Brian Branch is a very, very big pick for the Eagles. Number 11, Will Levis to the Titans. I don't think he starts right away. I think they give Tannehill the nod. I think he competes with Malik Willis for that backup position. I think Tannehill starts the year, probably gets traded before the trade deadline, and Will Levis or Malik Willis probably step in. Number 13, Jackson Smith and Jigba, the number one receiver in this draft. I'm going to the Green Bay Packers. You give Jordan Love that number one guy. Oh my goodness, Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs. Wow, you talk about a receiving core. That is a receiving core right there, man. Jordan Love's gonna have some fun with those guys. Number 14, Paris Johnson Jr. going to the Patriots. This is a Bill Belichick pick right here. Number 15, Darnell Wright, who is shooting up draft boards right now, going to the Jets. You just got Aaron Rodgers. You need to protect him. Number 16, Osiris Torrance out of Florida, going to the Commanders. And Joey Porter Jr. at 17 going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the only pick that should be automatic. This is just his dad played there. Is really good there. Joey Porter is my number one corner. My number two corner. Number one shutdown corner. This just feels right. And if this doesn't happen, I will be genuinely mad. So my number one corner goes to the Lions. Go to the Devon Witherspoon. Going to the Lions. You pair him with Nolan Smith and those guys that they got. Man, Nolan Smith and Aiden Hutchinson is going to be dangerous together. Holy moly. Tight end. First tight end off the board at number 19 to the Buccaneers. Michael Mayer. I don't really see any. This is the thing. Oh, I missed a pick. I forgot. Number 12. I can't believe I missed this. Number 12. I was so excited about the Jackson Smith and Jigba pick. The Houston Texans at 12 take Hayden Hooker. I think Hayden Hooker is getting the respect that he deserves, even though he's coming off that ACL injury. And I think he's a nice, safe pick here at number 12. You already got your defensive leader. Get your offensive leader in Hayden Hooker and ball out. Going back to the 19th pick, Michael Mayer to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brian Breezy to the Seattle Seahawks to pair him with Tyree Wilson. Christian Gonzalez to the Chargers. Jalen Hyatt to pair with Odell. And with the Ravens, man, that's going to be a crazy combination. Lamar is going to definitely have some yards with that. Cam Smith to the Vikings. Derek Jones to the Jaguars. Zay Flowers to the New York Football Giants. Give Daniel Jones another weapon to work with. Bijan Robinson, like I said, this is another one of those picks that just seems right. That should already be automatic. Nobody else should pick this guy. Bijan to the Dallas Cowboys. I think he would excel tremendously there. Dalton Kincaid to the Buffalo Bills. You lose Dalton Knox, Dawson Knox. So you need another do-it-all type of tight end, and Dalton Kincaid is that guy. Sidney Brown, safety out of Iowa, going to the Bengals. You lose Von Bell and Jesse Bates. You need somebody to take over there. Saints get Steve Avila out of TCU. Guard. Eagles take Luke Whitner out of Ohio State Center. And the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas Chiefs, take DeJuan Jones to pair with Jawan Taylor. So you got your two left tackles solidified. You got the best interior offensive line in the league with Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey, and Trey Smith. You get that another guard, that another tackle. Patrick Mahomes is not getting sacked all year. And so, quick note takes. That's my first round mock draft. That's the complete mock for the first round, man. That's who I think. That's who I think is going to get drafted in the first round, man. Pretty decent, man. Everybody, I feel like everybody fits with the team that I put them with. So going on a little bit of the second round, I got the first linebacker coming out of the. Like I said, this is a very underrated linebacker class. I got the first linebacker coming out. Jack Campbell out of Iowa going to Pittsburgh. I love this guy right here. 33, Houston Texans. You need Hayden Hooker to have a receiver to throw to, man. You got John Mechie out there. Nathaniel Dell, man. People are sleeping on Nathaniel Dell, man. He's gonna go crazy in the league. Miles Murphy, 36 to the Rams. You got Will McDonald to pair with Brian Burns, 39 to the Panthers. Darnell Washington at 40 to the Saints. That's scary. Quentin Johnston falls to the second round, 41 to the Titans. Luke Musgrave, very, very great tight end class to pair with Jackson Smith-Njigba. Another weapon for Jordan Love at 42. Christopher Smith going to the Green Bay Packers as well. Jake Haener, 47 to the Washington Commanders. Maji Smith, like I said, the Lions, man, the Lions have the chance to be special, man. They take Maji Smith. He played with Aiden Hutchinson, so it's chemistry there. And you got Nolan Smith on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson, and that could be a very scary defensive front. Cody Munich to the Steelers at 49. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, number 50 to the Buccaneers, man. DTR, man, he's that guy, man. I believe he is. Sam Laporte out of Iowa going to the to the Miami Dolphins. They lose Mike Gesicki. You got a nice replacement there. Jahmyr Gibbs going to the Chicago Bears. Give Justin Fields that do it all, that safety back that he can throw to. Tajay Spears to the Chargers. What's going to happen with Austin Eckler? Jordan Addison to the Lions. Jordan Battle at 56 to the Jaguars. And then we got ending out the second round. We got B.J. Ojulari to the Dallas Cowboys. Tucker Croft to the Cincinnati Bengals. And then 63, the Chiefs take DJ Turner, man. I think DJ Turner was a sleeper in this draft. Coach Reed likes his speed. DJ Turner is probably the fastest athlete in this draft. So, A.T. Perry, 64 to the Bears, give Justin Fields that go-get-it receiver. Clark Phillips, my guy, to the Houston Texans to pair with Derek Stingley. You have Tanner McKee backing up Jimmy Guap in Las Vegas. Tristan Simpson, another great Texans picks. Isaiah Folsky out of Notre Dame going to the Browns at 74. Muhammad Ibrahim, running back, going to 77 to the Los Angeles Rams. Jonathan Mingo, right receiver, going to the Colts. Noah Sewell, Buccaneers, great pick at 82. Cedric Tillman going to the Chargers to pair with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Andre Carter, the third edge rusher out of Army, going to 86 to the Baltimore Ravens. Riding out the round 3, Zach Pickens, man, great pick for the Minnesota Vikings. D. Winters going to the Buffalo Bills. Zach Charbonnet landing in Cincinnati with the number 92 pick. Chiefs take a receiver. In the third round, Charlie Jones out of Purdue. Ronnie Hickman stays in Ohio, going to the Cleveland Browns at 98. Eli Ricks to the 49ers in the round off at pick number 102 in the third round. Andrew Voorhees, guard out of USC, going to the 49ers. We're just a couple of days away, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for this draft. I'm going to be so excited. Friday's show is going to be electric. But I just wanted to share with you who I think are going to be some surprising picks, who I think is going to go high, who I think is going to fall. So thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. Keep it number one. See you loud.